Okay, so we have found this adorable pink Santa that we've decided to go with a sort of pink and green theme here. And I have cut a piece of wire, attached it around his neck, have twisted it around the wreath to secure him, and then I did the same around the belly. Just kind of find a spot that'll hold him secure in place. Twist that around the wreath, cut that wire off, and now we're ready to start applying some ribbon. We've gone with these colors, like I said, pink and green, and we've added a little blue for some pop since he has that on his leg. What we're going to do, we're going to take a couple of swatches, and we are going to group them together, just like this, just making some loops with each one of them. Your little bunch. We're going to cut a piece of wire, pull them together like this, twist, cut, and attach. I've clipped them off. We will trim them up later. And again, we just twist this to the wreath with our wire, kind of pop them up. Take a look at the colors. If we're satisfied with what we've picked, we can leave it, and then we'll go ahead and cut these tails. Kind of open them up, give them a little fullness here at the bottom. You may need to twist a little bit. Start with this, and then we'll create some more. Okay, I've cut a strip of each of the ribbons, approximately the same length, and what I'm going to do is just pinch them here in the center, creating somewhat of a star look. You're just going to pinch, pinch, pinch. So we have a star, and we're going to just use our wire, twist them together, and then we're going to attach that by just putting them into the wreath. Again, twisting it around the wreath. Now we have these ribbons sort of sticking up, and we will come back and we will trim them up, and I'll show you the trick to trimming them. Okay, so we've cut our strips again. We are going to pinch here in the center. Got them pinched all together. Grab a piece of wire, twist, and then attach. We decided to make it two to give it a little bit more fullness. So really pop out here. The beautiful ribbons and the beautiful colors. Twist it to the back of the wreath, and there we go. All right, let's trim these up. When trimming up the ribbons, keep in mind you want to stay on an angle, because when you do the angle, it tends to give it a little more body, and you can tell if you need to cut it a little bit shorter. Just really play with the ribbons, but the angle is probably your best bet. Just take it and cut it at an angle. Again, at an angle, and you can start with it one way, and if you need to cut more, just remember it's better to cut a little and then go back and cut again if necessary, and then that gives it that pretty sort of firecracker look there. For trimming the tails, you might want a different look, a little different. Here we've cut it at an angle, and for this one, the easiest thing to do is to fold the ribbon in half and continue to cut at that angle, but stay up, cut, and then it gives you that nice flare. So again, you fold it in half, and you cut on an angle. There you go. It gives you that nice two-end point. So fold it in half, and cut. And this is what you get. And we'll do that with all of them, and that gives the tails a different look. We're going to make a bow for the top of the wreath. So what you're going to do is just make some loops. Try and keep those about the same length. Okay, looks good. So we've got that. Cut a piece of wire, twist it together, and that's going to create one. The way we're going to do it is we're going to make several and stick them inside of each other. So we're going to go ahead, make another bow, same steps. We're just going to make those loops. And with this one I've done 6. You can do 5 or 6, it doesn't really matter. Kind of make sure that they're the same. And then we're going to grab our wire again, twist it in the center. I'm going to cut this off. And like I said before, what we're going to do is we're going to put one inside of the other one and then twist that off this way. And I've gone ahead and created a bow the same way. So we have 2, and what we're going to do with this one is I did the same steps with this one, putting one inside of the other. We're going to take this, find the end, and twist this inside of this one, giving us one nice big full bow. And with that, we're going to kind of spruce it up a little bit, but we can do that once it's on the wreath as well. So I've got the bows all one inside of the other. What I did was I made 2 and then put one inside of the other one. And I'm going to take my leftover wires and attach it to the wreath. Got that nice and secure. And what we'll do now is we'll just play with the bow, and this may take a few minutes. You really want to play with it, make sure all the ribbon is visible, all the different combinations, until you're satisfied with the way your bow looks. It's all about just sort of the playing with the ribbon so that it shows. So we finished fluffing the ribbon, and I think it's just about done. Take a look, and we've taken just a simple straw wreath, some floral wire, and attached the simple Santa, and used some beautiful Reliant ribbon to make an adorable wreath.